No, I'm not going to forget to turn on the microphone this time. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. How are y'all doing? Man, this chat's tiny. Huge. Let's see if I could fix this size. Well, it was tiny in the intro screen, and now it's huge. Well, at least I'll be able to read it, I guess. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Yeah. I guess I'm back talking to myself again. Rosie's not here, but we'll get used to it. Hello, Scott, Ollie, Dun, Greylock, Matt Knowles, Tim Baker, Ollie, Four Bleats, Waterwalker. Let's see, Nanaka Kitano. Gonna do your request pretty early in the stream. Let's see. Waterwalker, did I get everyone? Polska Bob, welcome. Yeah, that was my from now on inspired, like I rewrote it to kind of have the same vibe and structure, but just something different, just as a kind of exercise in songwriting. So with Akane's original drums for From Now On, and then I just wrote some stuff over it that was in the same key and structure but different notes. Anyway, it's time to shake the rust off. Yeah, exactly. Hey, old Mr. B, welcome. All right. So I saw this song. I think I first saw it when Chase tweeted about it, this Ren thing, and then I logged into YouTube, saw that Tank the Tech was about to react to it, his premiere, and then Simno emailed me this morning saying that this was his request for today. So it kind of all lined up perfectly. I was like curious about it, and then I saw it. Old Mr. B's already reacted to it. I'm not surprised there. The hardest working guy in reactions. Dragonfly, welcome. And Simno, welcome. So, let's just jump into it. Hello, Purple Dracos and David.
miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down you know that. Deep down you know I'm always in periphery. Rent on your pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately, and I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect to always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy. Nah, mate, this time is different, man. Trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place. And my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great. And when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one. So you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is...
Okay, wow. This is captivating. Dang. There was a lot going on there. I was trying to understand what was happening, like, with this conversation. Now, like, when he finally mentioned, like, these are both voices in his own head, pretty much, then it really came together. Like, the difference between your voice in your head when you're being productive and you don't care what anyone else thinks and you're just doing your thing, and then when you have a lot of self-doubt and it's crippling, and it's like, at least that's what it's saying to me, which is really interesting. It probably could be interpreted a lot of different ways depending on who's listening to it. I'm not sure, but this guitar work sounds amazing. Like, super clean, close, in your face sounding nylon strings, really cool finger picking style. And then the singing style, it's almost like 21 Pilots meets like theater. You know, it's like a theatrical production on a guitar with like this really introspective rapping. So interesting. Okay, I'm going to back it up a bit so I can get re-immersed in the story here.
That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one. So you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Where are your Grammys, Ren? Nowhere. Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in.
Dude, yes! That is such a great mindset to have when you're a creative person. Sometimes you put too much weight on like trying to get on the radio or trying to get people who don't care about the style of music you're making to like it, when like instead of focusing on that, letting that occupy your energy and your headspace, just focusing on creating something that you know is good, and that when people do come across it, even if it's not millions and millions of people, when they do come across it, they respect it. Like that's powerful. Like, this song really speaks to musicians and artists and creators in general, you know, and probably anyone who, you know, takes pride in their work and produces things. Just really, really powerful, down-to-earth message.
Respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in. Man, you sound so pretentious. Ren, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself. Trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it. Man, it's not like that. Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you twat. No, it's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong. Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with the subconscious. Eminem did it. Played on guitar. Plan B did it. Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material. Ren, mate, we've heard it all before. She sells seashells on the seashore. Fuck you.
Okay, holy crap. This almost is like if Ed Sheeran never like sold out for the radio. I feel like this is the kind of stuff he would be making, you know? Like, that's so true. Trying to find that balance between these two voices when you're making something. Because on one hand, you know, you're creating something that you love yourself, but you also want other people to love it. So you do have to think about what other people's response will be to an extent. But at the same time, you also are trying to find this balance. Like, you don't, at least me personally, I don't want to be like self-aggrandizing, and I don't like showing off. But you also have to have confidence in your skills without thinking you're going to be the next Jimi Hendrix or something like that. You still need to be able to find that confidence to be able to perform and do that stuff. Like, there's so many different conversations, inner conversations in this song that, you know, I think a lot of people can relate to. Dang.
I don't need you, I don't need to hear this, cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves, and I'll shake up the whole world beneath us. That's right, speak your truth, your fucking God complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to actually hear you say it, instead of downplay it.
Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus.
Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren. Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren. I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots, and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up.
I also gotta say, the practical effects in this video are really cool. Just that flickering light, really simple set, but some practical effects with that flickering light really adds a little bit of like creepiness, you know?
To doubt my music, cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots, and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside. Newsflash. I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason, beheading all kings. I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mephistopheles, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender when standing in front of my solar eclipse. My name is stitched to your lips, so you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal. Feeble and normal, you wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal.
Whoa, the combination between this guitar playing, which is just mind-blowing, that string skipping, arpeggiated lick he was just playing right there, combined with these really emotional lyrics. Like, how the heck does he even perform this? Being able to do something so technically proficient on the guitar, while also delivering this incredibly emotional and like not even just emotion, but like kind of character acting in a way, performance that would take so much of your energy and focus. It's crazy.
Live in every decision that catalyzes chaos that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of ends. I am you, you are me, I am you, friend. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? 'Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So coward the man I've become, when I sing from the top of my lungs, that I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspired by me to be strong. And when I am gone I will rise, in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a coin to different side.
Holy crap, I did not see that voice coming. All of a sudden, he's whipping out these phrases that it like reminds me of a mix of Bob Marley and Alex Turner from Arctic Monkeys. It's like great raspy upper register of his voice, but also so theatrical with his performance voice. Oh, I gotta mention too, real quick. Simno mentioned that this was recorded live in one take on the 4th attempt. So there's no like crazy editing behind this or anything. This is a fully raw performance. Like, that's pretty crazy. I mean, I'm sure with some effects and maybe some pitch tweaks afterwards just to make it like quality to release as a single, but besides that, this is all performed in one take. That's crazy. Okay, actually, I don't think there is any pitch correction on his voice, because the first time around when he did this, he was kind of going between two notes, like a semitone apart for those. But then this time around, he's just doing one note at a time. So this could be completely raw besides some reverb and compression. That's insane. Oh, okay, he did it there. Those chords were really cool.
When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas, that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences, with autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare, but there were victims and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax. And I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
Holy crap. This is the most raw and honest performance I've seen, like, ever, dude. Like, maybe since Kurt Cobain, you know? Like, holy crap. There's so much. I love that. What he said, the brighter the light that shines at one side of the pendulum, the darker a shadow it casts. Like, the higher your highs are, the lower your lows are. and just like learning to relax, not to curse your imperfections. Whatever, I can't remember how he said it exactly, but that's so true. When you start to focus on the things you can't do well, like for me with my drumming, when I started focusing on things I couldn't do, like create, my left hand's always been pretty far behind my right hand, and I got focused on that, and I started to think that I'd suck at drums, and then I started to lose confidence, and that showed in my performances because I didn't have as much confidence in myself, which I worked really hard to kind of get back to where I'm confident in my skills. But it's like you said, it's a pendulum. You're never, sometimes you're really good. You're able to just focus on your mission and what you got to do and have confidence you can do it. Other times you get stuck in your head and it's hard to even like keep a steady rhythm going. It's so crazy. But man, this is definitely a video that will warrant several re-listens, re-watches to fully understand what the heck's going on. But I could see why this blew up. 5.3 million views. Like, very well-deserved views. And I hope that, that this popping will maybe send a message to the industries that, gatekeep music, the payola to get songs on the radio and all that, that maybe they're investing in the wrong kind of crap, because if something like this can pop, it shows people want that raw honesty, that human connection in the music, and maybe it might help the quality of music that we get in the mainstream. Woo! Anyway, yeah, let me post this link before I forget. And then I'll go through your chat. I'm trying to focus on the video while I do the reaction. Here's the link to the video. But, okay, let's go back to... Okay. Man. This... Okay, here we go. Okay, Chase reacted to it. Haven't seen it yet. Yeah, I want to watch Chase's reaction later. Oh, Justin Hawkins covered this too? That's cool. Alan saw it on Wednesday. Man, was that on Twitch or is it on YouTube? His name's Ren Gill, and he's Welsh. Interesting. Very nice, rich accent. And a mind screw at the same time. Yep. Undiagnosed Lyme disease for years? Yikes. That'll really drain you. I'm guessing he's 27 now, but man, he's wise for 27. Ooh. A friend of mine had Lyme and has been in agony for years before it got diagnosed. Oh. Dang. Oh, it's kind of a similar message. Or similar. Yeah. They make the music they like. Bandmade. Similar mindset. Alright. What? He was signed by Sony when he was in university, but became ill and was unable to progress with his career. That really sucks. But at the same time, might not have this type of creative freedom. Is he with Sony? I feel like we'd be not streaming anymore if he was still with Sony. Ah, cool. Yeah. If I would not want to be under the shackles of Sony, especially this expressive of an artist. Let's see. He was misdiagnosed with chronic fatigue when he really had Lyme disease. Oh, depression and schizophrenia? Holy crap. Yeah, and I'm sure the drugs they put you on after you're diagnosed with that stuff, especially when you don't have it, are really rough on you. He's currently in Canada for treatment and will undergo surgery soon. Oh, wow. So he's put this together while still sick? Wow. Music therapy for Ren and for us too. The energy it took to practice this a few times. Yeah, no kidding. Because that's like, you screw up 5 times and you're at an hour of practice, you know, if you're trying to get through the entire thing without messing up. That's really respectable. Greylock hearing an old Gaelic chant my grandmother used to sing when I was a kid. That's cool. Yeah, the style of the music itself. The nylon guitar kind of played kind of in a poppy way, you know, really rhythmic and stuff. But then, like, a mix of poetic rap and singing in the vocals and, like, theatrical performance. I haven't seen anything like this in a long time. Oh, he was dropped from Sony because of his illness. Dang. Yeah, Matt, you pretty much summed it up there. All right. Well, that was a cool experience. Thank you, Simno, for that request and for everything else you do. I really appreciate you. And that's where we're going to wrap this up on YouTube. We're going to go move over to Twitch and finish the rest of the stream so we don't get interrupted by folks like Sony. And anyway, thank you all for tuning in to this, and I'll see you over on Twitch.